So for today's recipe, we are going to make bacon wrapped, barbecue dipped onion rings. So let's get started. First, you want to obviously peel the onions and then cut them in half.
While you're prepping, you also want to make sure that your oven is preheating to 400 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
200 degrees Celsius for any of you that are not.
In America.
Yeah.
Trying to cut them thick, but not too thick, you know?
General safety tip with the knife, don't put your fingers under it.
Yeah.
Might sound like we're being asinine, but at the same time, you'd be surprised how many people go to the hospital every year just because they've cut themselves while trying to cut something.
Yeah.
Next step in the process after you get your onions ringed is you want to take a piece of bacon. Hopefully you can only do it, you only need one slice, but you're going to wrap it around the onion as so until you get the entire onion covered in bacon. I said hopefully. Sometimes it might take more than one strip.
Oh my god, this is...
As you can also tell, even though we are married men, we are no Martha Stewarts.
Dude.
Maybe you want to use a smaller ring.
Yeah, maybe. Let's forsake this one for now.
Your bacon to onion
Ratio
should be 100% onion. I said that backwards. 100% bacon, 0% onion. If you could do it right.
That looks pretty good.
That actually does look pretty good right there. So the next step. So he's going to do that to a few. The next step after that is we're going to use Wrapped barbecue sauce. This is our personal choice. It is a sweet honey barbecue. So that way we can get that sweet flavor. That's also why we went with a sweeter onion. Good eats, sweet and tangy treats. I love taglines.
I know.
It's like flavor text on Magic the Gathering cards.
It
Love
really
those.
is.
So we're gonna pour some of this in here. Our recipe today is actually coming from the Tasty app. That's Tasty. It's a cooking app. Look it up. It has tons of great recipes for do-it-yourselfers. Great for parties, anything like that. All right, so as you can see, it's taken about a few minutes. He's gotten 5 of these done. Some of them look great, some of them not so much, but we're not trying to go for looks. We're trying to go for flavor. Look at you go. You're like a pro at this now.
I got the hang of it. That's
Way to go, me, huh?
Yeah, now that you complimented my skills, I'm like,
It's always the way it is. I'm doing something right. Hey, that looks good. Complete and total disaster afterwards.
yeah, I mean, look at that. I twisted the bacon.
That's not a euphemism, folks. He actually twisted the bacon.
What is that a euphemism for?
I don't know, but you could probably make it a euphemism in today's culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, there I was, twisting the bacon. I can't even continue. If you like to twist the bacon, leave us a comment below.
And tell us, what does it mean?
To you.
All right.
Thank you, editing.
Push this to the side.
All right, so the next step is going to be bathing your onion rings and bacon in barbecue sauce. If you'd like to use a toothpick to hold them together a little bit better, it'd probably be a little less messy, but I think he's trying to get all the barbecue sauce in all the nice crevices. Now, whenever you're done, after you've cooked them, you can always use more sauce as a dip. This is your finished product. Well, before cooking. As you can see, nice coverage. The onions look nice. Everything's just nice.
All right, so yeah, hot there, Brandon.
A little bit of a heat blast. Nothing too bad.
They are sizzling. How do they smell? Ooh, smells really good.
Pretty good. It looks like a lot of the barbecue sauce actually came off of them, but I mean, the flavor hopefully baked in.
Hopefully. This is my wife, Holly.
That's his wife.
All right, so as you can tell, they are ready, and let's taste testing. Here you go, Brandon.
This is the way they look presented on a plate. As you can see, they have a nice coloration. The onion's been cooked quite thoroughly. They're still a bit warm, so
I'm gonna have to cook mayo.
Tasty, huh?
You can't bite them very well. They're kind of chewy. You can do it without me.
Okay. What'd you think, though?
Pretty good. It's a little chewy though.
it's actually pretty good.
Let's find out. Alright, so she said don't try to, like, split them apart, so.
Because they've been cooked in the oven, the bacon has more of a hammy texture than a crispy bacon, which would have being fried. The onion adds a nice little crisp to it, and the flavor is
It's really good.
yeah, it's really good having it, the onion mixed together with the sauce and everything like that.
And you can actually taste the brown sugar. Yeah, that might just be part of the barbecue, but I can definitely taste the brown sugar.
Well, it is a honey barbecue, so
Yeah. That'd be another one. Yeah, as a tip, eat these like sushi and just stick the whole thing in your mouth.
I was actually ripping mine. It's a little bit more messy. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna just dig in. One more. Don't you fall apart on me. It's like a bad relationship. You don't need it. Falls apart on you quickly. But man,
You still
you
want
enjoy
it?
it.
I give it 7 out of 10.
Yeah. 7 out of 10 sounds like a great score right there.
All right. Okay, and before we end the video, this is my neighbor Riley, and let's see what she thinks. So. Good?
Mm-hmm. No, the guacamole was super good. This is super good too, though. This is like really good cookout food.
Thank you for your opinion. We're gonna keep on bothering you for opinions.
Cool.
What delicious recipes will they come up with next? Find out on the next exciting episode of Bacon Testing and Reviews.